What's up, YouTube? Got a challenge coming to you today. I'm gonna call it the Decade Challenge. I've got a bag here, as you can see, with some unusual clubs. I'm gonna play several clubs through several different decades and see if I can shoot even par on 3 or 4 holes. Starting out, TaylorMade One Wood. This club was made in 1988. I've got a Wilson Staff 3 Wood, late 70s, early 80s. Same thing for the Titleist Tour Model 2 iron. Kind of going into the mid-range with a Titleist AccuFlow 7 Wood. This club was, let me see, what did I research on that one? This was 1983, so I was 1 year old. The Dynapower, late 70s. This is kind of the sleeper of the group. This, I wasn't entirely sure. The company was founded in 1910 and produced this maybe as late as 1940, but this is just a mid-iron. It's got a leather grip. It does have a metal shaft. My most current club, the first Vokey spin mill. This is a 58. And clean this baby up, an old plot putter. Has a pretty unique sound, so I think you guys will like hearing that on the course. So we're gonna see what I can shoot with this ancient technology. See what our founders used to play with. All right, guys, I'm out here at the country club, Bainbridge Country Club. I'm gonna do the first hole with the Decade Challenge. I'm gonna go with the TaylorMade One Wood off the tee. And I think I told you guys wrong one thing. I think I said this was a 70s club. This is a 1969. I don't think I gave you the year, but this is 1980 or 88, the plot putter. But we'll see how we do with those. I did outdrive it with the current driver. I play a TSI 3, about a 975 loft, and that TaylorMade One Wood is about a 10-degree loft. It's a little shorter too. All right, so I'm gonna go with the 7 Wood, Titleist AccuFlow 7 Wood. It's a little bit offset, so I expect it to go left. Yeah, that should be okay. Kind of suspected it was going to go a little hard left on me, and it did. 208. It's downhill. Don't have to get there. Get to the 6 and get to the... No? Yeah. Kind of need to hit a little fade. Yeah, faded it too hard. But it's safe. Oh, got a very favorable kick on that tree. But I think it's actually advantage old clubs at this point. Oh, let me fix my divot. Almost forgot. Yeah, so it's kind of blocked out by that tree, so I had to try to play a little fade. It's still early in the round, so I'm quite ready for that. But now this shot might have to contend with a bunker. I'm hoping that 7 Wood from the old set stayed short of all that trouble. We'll see when we get up there. 7 Wood might have found the trouble. Oh no, 7 Wood is on the front of the green. Wow, okay. Definite advantage, old set. It's a very soft green. Check it pretty well. Sit on it. Go in. Ooh. Okay, advantage current set. Folks, almost had a hole in one this morning. I had a chip in. I just about had another chip in. However, started the day with a double bogey, so kind of need all this to make up for that. Let's look in the bag and see what we've got. Definitely gonna need a plot putter. It's not really the shot for the 58. So I'm going to take this 8-iron. Wow, I'm really surprised at how far this 7-wood carried. The shot was about 240, I believe. Let's go for a little bumping around here. The 8-iron. Well, folks, that's 2 birdie putts I cannot complain with. One with older technology and not even a full set. Just goes to show that you really don't need all the current latest and greatest to play well. I'm gonna cut with this little plot putter. It's kind of short, but maybe you'll hear the sound that it makes. It's a brass putter. I cleaned it up. Birdie. Birdie. I'm gonna back up and hit one a little harder just so you can maybe hear this noise. Kind of like the old ping putters that had the slot. It makes a real high-pitched brass noise. Let's see what we got. A little better. Not a bad feeling putter. First contest, the old technology held up to the new technology under immense pressure. 2 birdies. Do another challenge, maybe. I kind of like the par 5 because it gives the older set a little bit of a recovery window if needed. Par 4, you miss one, it's over because I just don't have enough clubs in that bag. So I don't have every shot for punching under a limb or trying to go over something from a distance. Oh, and by the way, Daniel Thursby, next time we're around each other, this will be the set you use when you play against me again. You're not going to have to give me any strokes, but you are going to have to use these clubs. So, we'll see how that goes. So, from the old set, I'm going to tee off again with the TaylorMade burner. If I hit the fairway, I think I'm going to hit the 3-wood or maybe the mid-iron. Of course, I'll play my normal shots with my scoring ball, but we'll film that and see how we do. All right, for my normal ball, current technology, I'm trying to play a little fade down the left side. Get into the wind a little bit, so I need to catch it. That's going to be tough to compete with for the old driver. That was hit. But I got faith in it. It's pulled out a birdie today for me already. Let's try to do the same thing. Guys, it is hot. It is real hot. Which I guess is good for the ball carrying. Oh, pop up city. Ooh. Well, we can definitely hit the 3-wood. It's gonna be a battle for the older set today. I think it's got it in it. Don't you? Give me a like and a comment. Let me know if you think I'll at least par this hole with the old clubs. This is a club I've been playing with a lot. Didn't see quite as many top ups. I did just have a butterfly grace my ball. It looked like it put some kind of a blessing on it, so I'm now suddenly filled with optimism. 363. We'll see how we do here. I mean, this club has 0 forgiveness. But if you hit the center of the face, it can launch. This is an old Wilson Staff 3-wood. a good grip on it. Try the same thing, a little fade. Oh, that's hit well. It's a little more fade than I wanted, but that might find the rough. A little farther than this, we were hitting into the wind. So, yikes. Still got 250. So I'm probably not getting there. It's not sitting pretty. Sat down in a hole. Patch of thick grass. So I'm just gonna take the hybrid, the 4 hybrid. See if I can just advance it. Not trying to do anything fancy. Just working on putting a good strike on it. Well, I was not expecting to strike it that well. So that's still short of the grain. It turned left on me. Sometimes when you hit out of this thick rough, it can shut the face. But yeah, I'm in a little trouble though, because I don't think I have the right club for this shot in that bag. So not quite a fair ball game. 100 and flag looks back a little bit. Probably more like 140 yards. You know what? I do have this old 8-iron. Just try to play some sort of a punchy loop. Should come out of here with hardly any spin. Hopefully run a little bit when it gets up there. 135. I mean, that's going to be short. Really not the worst strike, considering I really needed like a pitching wedge there. I just don't have it in this old set, so it's not really a fair ball game comparing the two sets. Looks like I've got a decent lie. Problem is, I've got to contend with that bunker. And a bit of a slope. Okay. Yeah. I mean, not the funnest shot in the world, but not the worst. Not the worst. Guys, as hot as it is, it's so humid. The ground is just staying wet. I made the mistake of putting my club down. Come on, lead up and down. Here's a chance. So this probably isn't even the shot that I would hit with a 58, but given the options out of that old bag, I think the 58 is probably the smartest, because the only other real option is punching an 8-iron from here again, which honestly isn't that bad as I thought. Call me crazy. Pretty good. Go in. Folks, I don't know. The chipping today is just on fire. I mean, that was a pretty ridiculous shot, and if I would have had a pitching wedge, I probably would have never hit that. But it almost went in. So it's just kind of one of those days. Happy on par. All right, who's right on the comments? A nice little save around the greens, but it happened. Okay. This for birdie with the conventional set. Didn't get it there, left it short. I mean, 2 tap-ins. Played 2 holes with that old set. And 1 under. Lose with that old set. Not upset with that. Alright guys, last hole of the day. I gotta get off the tee. Which is not necessarily the easiest thing for me to do. All right, to finish the competition between the old set and the new set. TaylorMade 1 wood. Back in the day. It's actually not bad. Maybe as good as that. It felt pretty flush. I think I might have caught that just a little bit high on the face. Kind of missed that old sound. Put a decent knock on it. It's just a different sound. Titanium clubs. I'll say new. Gosh. 20 years new. I grew up right at that era. Had some wooden clubs in the bag. The metal woods had just kind of started gaining popularity, but they were still about the same size as the wooden ones. So metal was making its way into that, but it had not taken over. And I mean, quite frankly, now I'm missing my other club, but my main club I normally play with is just over there. And this one, I mean, about even with it. I mean, I guess the difference is I mishit the new technology, and it still was about the same distance as the old technology. So, a little more forgiveness. Oh, certainly a lot more forgiveness. All right, just to be fun for YouTube, it's probably not fair for the bag that's competing, but I am going to go with this old 1920s or 30s, whatever it is, mid iron. Trying to get something down there, 180 to 200 yards. Hopefully leave myself with 58. If I was smart, I would hit something a little newer, give that bag a chance, but I think this will be funner to watch. So let's see. I mean, that ain't bad. It's probably did go 200. I mean, look at that, folks. Look at that. Look at this grip. That's awesome. This one's sitting down a little bit. It's not too bad. I don't think it's going to give me a whole lot of trouble. Probably, I don't know. Do I go for the green? Let's see. 241. Probably not. When the flag is on the back, that chip from the front is really not that easy because you have to get it up a tier and stop it. So. That might have enough on it, but I pushed it out to the right. Back it up a little bit. Okay. Don't need anything fancy. Just need to make good contact. Don't do anything stupid. take that out of there. All right, got about 45-ish yards to the pin, going to what I believe to be is the first spin milled Vokey 58. Really in a better position than I was earlier. Okay, well, it's actually not as close as I was with the conventional set. Shouldn't be too rough of a 2-putt. Potential for a 1-putt in there. We will be using this old plot putter. I really like the look and sound of it. I mean, you gotta give it to the old set. Even tying a full set of modern equipment, kind of impressive. Okay, a little bit upset with myself. I mean, it's a par, but missed a pretty short putt. So, all right, so that was a lot of fun. The Decade Challenge. Surprisingly, I did 3 par 5s and both sets shot 1 under. So, I mean, really impressed. There's not even a full set of clubs here. And so it just kind of goes to show, like, you can play golf with just about anything, old technology, new technology. It was a lot of fun. Let me know if you want to see the rematch between the two to decide a winner, and we'll do something like that. Over and out.